Our instructional coach program is extremely unique in the Tri-County area, and since the community passed the bond, we knew how much technology was coming, and we knew we wanted to make sure that we didn't just have all the equipment, but we really needed to make sure we supported our people who had to use it.
Our district has committed a number of staff to the instructional coach positions. We have 2 at the high school, we have 2 at the middle school, and 4 at the elementary schools to meet the needs of our staff.
It initially started about how to actually bring a resource to our teachers, not necessarily about technology, but a way to have teachers who have some veteran experience to pass down what they know and to coach them up, not necessarily as an administrator, but as a peer, that we could go in and offer constructive criticism, talk about good and new ways to do things, and offer advice in a hopefully a non-threatening, helpful manner.
Once the pandemic hit, we realized we were so fortunate to already have such a great groundwork laid for our teachers that we were able to support our students as they were learning from home virtually. We didn't take weeks and weeks breaks like other districts did. We had teachers jump in right away.
At the beginning, everyone was getting the new Promethean boards, so we were being trained in how to use those and how we could show teachers how to best use them in their classrooms.
Microsoft OneDrive training, one-to-one. We work with our teachers on our new desktops, on having 2 different screens, which has been very helpful to have your students on one side and what you're teaching on the other screen. So we have a lot of different programs that we're going to be integrating now and building on where the teachers are at so that they can keep expanding this idea of blended learning.
Getting teachers to understand technology and how to use them in an ideal manner, not only while virtual, but also in the classroom itself. How can we utilize new tools to get kids to think more critically, to get them to work while staying socially distant, but still get those good kind of like cohesive group work kind of experiences.
It's saying, hey, guess what? You're teaching multiplication. Here's a really cool thing that you can do that engages the kids rather than just using, a worksheet or something like that. Sometimes they don't even realize that they're learning because it's a fun game, but yet they're learning while they're doing it.
The biggest success we've seen is that has really put Roseville ahead of the curve on getting us to be ready for this massive change in how teaching is going. We're no longer seeing pencils and papers. Everything's done digitally now. And I look forward to the time where we're able to take what we've learned and then transition it back into the traditional face-to-face classroom and see how that changes how we teach on a normal everyday basis.
Our teachers helping other teachers has been a huge benefit to all of our teachers throughout the district, teaching them how to use technology during the pandemic, but it'll expand even further from that in the future.
There's no one else in Macomb County that has a program like this. Nobody has the number that we have and are dedicated to making sure the training that's happening with our teachers is happening.
It makes it so that we are really a step ahead of most districts surrounding us, which is a very exciting thing.